Chapter 11. Race and Ethnicity. Racism. Belief that one racial category is superior or inferior to another innately.
You're idiots! Education! We don't want to be a little punk-ass nigger who's gonna get shot!
No, I'm not gonna get out of here. No, I'm not. Because this is my country. Yes, this is my country. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
That's none of your business. Stay out of it.
I don't need to stay out of it.
I said, excuse me.
For everybody to hear. Stop being ignorant.
And is calling me ignorant.
Oh.
Princia.
And when you let an artificial label define yourself, then my friend, you have chosen smallness over greatness and minimized yourself, confined and divided yourself from others. And it is an undeniable fact that where there is division, there will be conflict, and conflict starts wars. Therefore, every war has started over labels. It's always us versus them. So the answer to war, racism, sexism, and every other ism is so simple that every politician has missed it. It's the labels. We must rip them off.
Chapter 7. Deviance. Hate crime. Criminal act against a person or their property by someone motivated by racial or other bias.
Officials say dozens of headstones were broken and toppled at the Mount Carmel Cemetery. The report comes less than a week after more than 150 headstones were vandalized at a Jewish cemetery in St. Louis.
Chapter 6. Sexuality and Society.
Who you are attracted to physically and romantically is called sexual orientation. Girls who are attracted romantically and physically to other girls are homosexual and also called lesbians. Guys who are attracted physically and romantically to other guys are homosexual and also called gay. Sometimes people use the term gay for lesbians as well. People who are attracted to people of the opposite sex are heterosexual. People who are attracted to both girls and guys are bisexual.
Transgender/transsexual. People who have a gender identity that differs from their assigned sex.
There's a certain palatable transgender person who has been put forth in the media. Transgender doesn't look just like one thing.
There is more than just boys, girls, men, women. There could be people who live in the spaces between that.
In the 70s and the 80s, we didn't have language for that. We just kind of got lost.
I identify as agender.
I identify as gender fluid.
I identify as genderqueer. The older I get, the more I just identify with being non-binary.
I feel like I've been running from gender all my life, and like this is as far away as I can get.
People think that the word transgender just means, oh, switching genders or transforming. It's much more than that.
There are men and there are women. I am neither of those things.
I am Jazz.
If you didn't know it, would you believe this 11-year-old girl was biologically a boy? Let's get this straight, Jazz. Are you a boy or a girl?
I am definitely a girl. Like, that's all I consider myself as. I'm sorry, I know I never do anything with my hair, but...
Jazz is transgender, a boy living as a girl.
I have a girl brain and boy body.
Hi. Love has no labels.
And I can't change, even if I try.
is no less than any other family.
Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America.